Punch Out Boxing, delighted to be here with Denzel Too Sharp Bentley, head of headlining another magnificent 7 card. What a card, but your fight weren't one I was expecting, but it's a banger.
I wasn't expecting it either, but we're here, innit? So look, we got to get cracking.
Yeah, are you looking forward to the opportunity to become a British champ again, or is it just for you just staying active against a good quality opponent?
No, I mean, look, it's a bit of everything, innit? I get to stay active, I get to become British champion again, I get to clean up a mess that I made, and essentially, I get to put myself in a position to move on. So there's a lot on the cards for me.
Brad mentioned there that he knows it's his hardest fight from the sparring. Now that you're going to fight for real, can you reveal how did those sparring sessions go? Were they full on? Were they just technical? Did you ever go hell for leather?
I mean, he made that that kind of statement, so I guess it's best to ask him.
From your point of view, were you do you spar like full on when you go in with these guys?
It's sparring. No one's trying to kill each other, but I don't really like to talk on sparring because it's irrelevant. You know what I mean? The last time I actually got into sparring conversations was when I fought Cash, and I was there saying, "Oh, I beat out Cash in sparring," and then he beat me in a fight. So it means nothing. I don't really talk about sparring.
Oh, okay. Obviously, you fought his gym mate Linus, so you might have a bit more of an insight into you than most of your opponents.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna have more of an insight to me because me and Linus sparred loads of rounds. I mean, every camp we sort of help each other out, apart from this camp because of course I'm fighting his gym mate. So yeah, so that just means that Terry Steward has a lot of experience of going against me in the corner. Linus can, probably tell Brad my little tricks that I do, but essentially he's gonna have to deal with it, and I don't think he can.
How close are you to being like the complete fighter that you can be? I mean, lately we've seen the knockouts, and probably you're the most devastating single shot hitter. I mean, even Hamza, I don't think he's icing guys out with a single well-timed shot the way you are. And in terms of what you've sort of been through, setbacks, hard fights, long 12-round fights, the whole work you've been through, would you say you're almost a complete fighter?
I guess I'm getting closer of every fight. I'm getting closer. I'm showing more. In the gym, I do everything, but then on fight night, it's just different, isn't it? Certain things you can't do, and certain things you got to adjust to. But yeah, man, we're getting there slowly, I reckon.
In terms of the political situation, there's this weird Mexican standoff between Hamza, Adames, and Janibek. All three of them are accusing each other of not wanting to fight, and yet we're not hearing anything. I mean, you're with Queensberry. Has Frank given you any sort of insight of what's going on?
No, it doesn't concern me. It doesn't concern me, so that I don't think, he's gonna want to come and tell me what's going on with 3 other fighters that, I have no business with. So no, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, I'm just thinking in terms of if Hamza fights, say, Adames, that would make you the mandatory for the WBO, and means you could have him next.
The only way I get mandatory for WBO is if I beat this guy December 7th. So I couldn't care less about what's going on over there. I just got to make sure I do my job December 7th.
Would you rate Brad in terms of his abilities? Would you classify him as a high volume fighter?
He's a good fighter, isn't it? He's a good fighter. I mean, he beat the guy that beat me. I mean, there's not much more I can say about it.
In terms of making him quit, which apparently was said, do you think that if you can't take him out with like that single shot, you're going to be nailing him repeatedly where maybe his corner are forced to save him from himself?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
As simple as that. All right. Okay, I know you've got just one more interview to do, so I'll leave it there. By the way, was that your son cheering you on from the back?
Yeah, making loads of noise, but yeah, it's all good.
Oh, he sounded happy to see Dad up there, so good side. All right, Denzel, always a pleasure. We'll see you in about a month.